Hey everybody, this is Ashley Ray of letstalkraystyle.com and the Ashley Ray brand. And today I am bringing you a blog/vlog called Problematic Statements About Black People Made by Black People. Now, I don't like video, so you see it's acting up already. I don't like doing videos. That's why I stopped doing videos a while back. But someone told me, well, a couple of people told me that it would probably help my blog if I did do a few more videos. So I am going to upload this on YouTube, and this will be a part of the actual blog that will be on letstalkraystyle.com/problematic statements made by Black people. I'll post the link. Anyhow, I'm really disappointed that I even have to have this conversation, because why do we have to say such things about each other? It really makes no sense. For example, and you're going to see me looking at my computer screen because this is where I actually have the blog written. But the other day, I was on Facebook. Go figure, right? And a girl was telling a story about how she was driving along in her car and some teenage boys threw something wet and hard at her car doors. So she's like, someone took off after them and they ran into this house. And she says, I bet you they have the type of parents that scream and yell about police brutality and argue with their kids' teachers about them not being that type of kid. Now, some would say that statement was a little incomplete, or that thought was incomplete, which it was. However, I know what she was. I wanted to bait the situation, but I didn't even feel like it. I was just like, I need to hurry up and post this blog. So do you think police brutality is acceptable for teenage kids if they've done something wrong? Like throwing stuff at someone's car, yes, that sucks. But we all know that kids do this, and they have done it forever. They did it when I was a kid, that's for sure. So I'm just like, what are you trying to justify? Because it sounds like she's saying, their parents shouldn't have a right to say anything about police brutality because their kids are doing something bad. Just because you do something bad does not equal being beat to death, being beat at all, or being killed possibly by the police. And it was just troubling because she has a black son. Like, oh God, I just don't understand. So anyway, I have 11 of the top problematic statements made by Black people about Black people. So here we go. Number 1. If Black lives mattered, we wouldn't have Black on Black crime. Excuse me? Sorry, what? Newsflash! Black on Black crime is a term of propaganda created by the media in the 1960s. The fact of the matter is, people of all ethnicities kill people that look like them. That is a fact. I did not make that up. You can research it wherever you want. That's actually a fact. People kill people that look like them. Black Lives Matter was created because whenever a police officer or a non-white person kills a Black person, they are given the benefit of the doubt. Justice is almost never served. There's always some type of way to justify it. Therefore, Black Lives Matter is saying, hey, my life matters. I mean, this is nothing new. This has been going on for centuries. And as far as Black on Black crime, yes, we do care about these things happening within our neighborhoods. And that's why Stop the Violence protests and rallies have been going on forever. And if you've never been to one or heard of one, that just means that you're not active in your community and you just sit at home and watch TV and believe whatever you see on the news, which is sad. I'll carry on. The bottom line for that, stop saying that stupid shit, please. Next, number 2. If the NFL players aren't protesting, why should I? Do you see my face? What? Why should you? Okay. You should be protesting because you should have the common sense to realize that the NFL is making a powerful statement about how they feel about black people as a whole. If you didn't know what that powerful statement was, let me tell you. The NFL statement was, we don't care about your hard times in America due to you being a black man. Just make our money, boy. Not standing or kneeling is not disrespecting the flag, the country, or those who have served in the armed forces. They are just stating that to prevent you from speaking about the real issue. It's like camouflage. They are camouflaging the flag, armed forces, and disrespecting the country so that it can keep us from speaking about the real issue, which is the historically poor, unfair, unjust, inhumane treatment of black people in this country. Period. That is the real issue. That's the reason why people are sitting and kneeling during the national anthem. That's it. Bottom line, think. Maybe you'll figure some things out. Okay? Number 3. I want a mixed baby. I feel like I shouldn't even have to explain this, but you saying that you want a mixed baby is basically saying that you don't like the features of black babies. You don't like the features that you have. And you think having a close Caucasian gene makes your baby better or more special or prettier. And it doesn't. If you want a mixed baby, go get a poodle mixed with a Yorkshire, because animals are mixed, not people. Number 4, I can't stand being around black people. You are black, and your statement is ignorant. What makes you think any other ethnicity wants to be around you? Number 5, speaking negatively about a movement that black people have started to create awareness about social justice. Correction, social injustice. This gets on my nerves. There'll be a movement going on Facebook or on Twitter, and people will be following it. And then you have those people saying that it's stupid and it's no point of doing this, is no point of doing that. Listen, either you're going to support the movement or not. No one needs your criticism when a larger motive or goal is the objective. You being negative is an attempt to dissociate yourself. Isn't necessary. You could just be quiet. Don't support the movement. Just be quiet. Number 6. Stop telling black people where they went wrong after being beaten and or handcuffed for no reason by the police. If you haven't realized that it doesn't matter what you do or say, if an officer decides to kick your ass that day, that's exactly what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what you're wearing or what you say. Remember that. Number 7. She's pretty to be dark-skinned. Are you serious? She's pretty, period. Complexion doesn't matter. Has nothing to do with anything. Bottom line, get off the plantation before massa come back. Number 8. She got good hair. There's no such thing as good hair. There are different types of textures of hair. For example, kinky, wavy, curly, straight, thick, soft, thin. Love your hair, no matter what the texture. And I don't know a single woman who actually likes the texture of their hair. And that goes from kinky, wavy, curly, whatever. They don't like it. They find a reason to complain about it, or, whatever the case may be. Number 9. Nah, he's not black. He's from Trinidad. Now, I just randomly picked Trinidad, but people say that all the time. I usually hear they're Jamaican, or they're from Barbados, or, they're from the islands. They aren't black. Slaves were dropped off in the Caribbean. They were dropped off in Brazil, Jamaica, Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Barbados, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Buenos Aires, Ecuador, Cuba, and Puerto Rico, which is part of the reason why it took Donald Trump so long to get them aid. Now, There are more places, of course, but I just have to stress that we have the same African ancestry. Like, when I say we, I mean black people in the United States, are the leftover slaves. After they went all those other places and dropped slaves off, we were the slaves nobody else bought or didn't want. We got dropped off in the United States, okay? So, I mean, they have us separated by land, language, and culture, and we think we're different people. We're not. We're not. We have the same ancestry, okay? Number 10. Anytime a black celebrity, i.e., Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, get caught in their BS, you all say it's just because they're black. Now, let me tell you something. I am just as aware of the man, white supremacy, the government, whatever, whoever they is. I am aware of the plight of black people. Trust me. However, you guys got to let this go. Like, why are you giving a child molester the benefit of the doubt? And if you don't think he's a child molester, go ahead and leave your kids with him. Leave your 14-year-old daughter at R. Kelly's house. Okay, I didn't think so. Bill Cosby. Leave your cup around Bill Cosby. Go out to dinner with him. Go to the bathroom and come back. That's what you do. He's a rapist. R. Kelly's a pervert. He's a pedophile. The Pied Piper. All right. Number 11. Last, but certainly not least. Stating that since we have problems within the black community, we have no right or reason to complain about other groups and how they treat us. I really hate that this even has to be on this list. This probably should have been number 1 because this is like the most disappointing statement ever. Why do you think you don't deserve to be treated with respect? Why do you think people who look like you don't deserve to be treated with respect? Just because you may have seen someone disrespect them that look like them, that does not mean that other people should not respect them. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't respect them. Every human being deserves respect and to be treated like a human, period. So you saying that, you're basically devaluing yourself and people that look like you. You're saying it's okay for white supremacists to continue to hang us, to beat us, to do whatever because you don't think that we treat each other as well as we should. You need to grow up and read a book. You need to grow up, read a book, pay attention, and pray to whoever it is that you seek as your higher power, because you have some serious issues if you really believe that. You can shuck and jive if you want to for someone, but that doesn't change how they are going to view you. I don't understand that. Anyway, those were my top 11 problematic statements made by black people about black people. I guess I'm going to do more videos, so you can subscribe to Ashley Ray 817 on YouTube. Also, you can subscribe to my website, which is letstalkraystyle.com. I do have more than just blogs on my site, which is where the Ashley Ray brand comes in. So you can also purchase a self-help book on my website. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like this video. Again, I don't like videos, but have a good day.